The field for race number 10 is into the backstretch, and they are gathering speed approaching the start. And they have reached the start of the rough. Open Outdoors is leaving out sharply. Wind, Sun, Tutor, Centrifugal Force, Classic Atlanta's to the outside as the field works their way into the first turn. Then Married Shot is fifth away. Here the train to come is position sixth, and Wish and Win is back racing seventh as they work their way around that first turn. Then Mr. Tasty down to the inside, and CJ Susie is back trailing the field. They roll on to the opening quarter. Open Outdoors has got the front. That opening quarter was recorded in 28-1, and now driving on the outside, trying to make it to the front is Classic Atlanta. Classic Atlanta this time was able to clear to the lead. Open Outdoors is racing second. Wind, Sun, Tutor third. Centrifugal Force is positioned fourth. And now Mr. Tasty has moved to the outside and is following Centrifugal Force. Then down to the inside is Mary Todd. On the outside is Wish and Win. Second from last, CJ Susie. Off stride is Here the Train a-Comin'. The field works on past the half. Leading the way, Classic Atlanta for Salvador. On into the backstretch of a half of 59-1. And to the outside, Centrifugal Force. Open Outdoors is on the inside and is positioned third. Mr. Tasty is chewing up ground on the outside. Now it is only about 2.5 or 3 off the lead. Then Wind, Sun, Tutors to the pylons, and Wish and Wins on the outside. Back further is Mary Todd to the pylons and to the outside. Racing eighth is CJ Susie. On to 3/4 for Classic Atlanta. Classic Atlanta has a lead of a length and a quarter. Centrifugal Force is positioned to second. Now here comes Mr. Tasty. Mr. Tasty is gobbling up ground on the outside now against Classic Atlanta. And Mr. Tasty on the outside is right alongside Classic Atlanta. 3/4 was 128-3. Mr. Tasty on the outside now, driving on down the lanes, got the late advantage. Mr. Tasty, Classic Atlanta. Mr. Tasty has deserted the field and is going to take this one and win it by about 2 1/4. Then 3 across the track for second. Wish and Win on the outside. To the inside, Classic Atlanta. In the center was Open Outdoors, 159-1. Back in front of us, the winner of race number 10. It is number 1, Mr. Tasty, a 9-year-old Malabar man, Bay Gelding. Owned and trained by Amy Turcotte. James McDonald, the winning driver. 34th win for Mr. Tasty. Mile of 158-1. That's a new season's best for Mr. Tasty.